Hey friends, I'm kicking off the holiday DIYs this year for 2023 with some of my favorite DIYs to make, and that's cone trees, and I guarantee you're gonna like all of them and they're gonna be super easy and affordable to make. First one we're gonna be making is one with pine cones. I'm going to be using a little bit sturdier of a cone, and it's paper mache. I can leave a link for the pine cones in the description bar below, but all you're going to need is a bag of mini pine cones. I use about 150 of them, and also you're going to need a hot glue gun and glue sticks, and that's it, guys. As you can see, I'm starting from the bottom. I'm going to be going up to the top. But what you're going to do is just simply do the first row, one single row, and then after you finish that first row, you're going to go back with your pine cones and you're just going to go in between, so that way you're going to be filling this up completely and not having hardly any gaps. And because the cone, the paper mache cone, is brown, it is not going to show underneath. I wouldn't recommend using regular cardstock or maybe some kind of styrofoam, because you want something a little bit sturdy, but the styrofoam would melt. But you can see it really goes quickly. It looks so beautiful. I love the colors that it brings, and this, guys, is probably one of my favorites of all time. It's so beautiful. It looks high-end. It's timeless. You can pull it out and use it for so many different things, for entertaining for the holiday season, and it's just ideal addition for any space in your home, and I think this turned out amazing. Absolutely love this one. So we're going to go to the next one. I'm going to be using the same type of cone, because we're going to be using a little bit more hot glue. But for this one, because the base is brown, I'm just going to coat it with some green paint. Any paint would do, green, because if you have any peeking out as far as spacing, you won't be able to see it. And I will be clipping these faux cedar branches and just getting the sprigs off. As you can see, I can leave a link for what I use for the cedar branches in the description bar below also, if you want to duplicate this. But you're just going to cut them off, all of the sprigs, and then we'll start gluing them. Now when you glue these on, guys, you're going to start with the bottom also, but you're going to actually let it overlap the bottom for about an inch or so, maybe an inch and a half. And what I'm going to do is just go back and forth with the longer sprigs versus the shorter sprigs, and sort of put them, like the shorter ones, right underneath the longer ones. And it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. After all, we're crafting here. We're here to have fun. And you're just going to space them close enough together so you're not seeing but so much of the green cone underneath, which is why we painted it. But guys, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Is whatever makes you happy. I just did it so it'll look a little bit more uniform. But that's basically it. Now watch your fingers on this one, guys. You don't want to get any burns. The hot glue gun. I'm so used to doing this, it was fine for me. But that's basically it. Once you get a full circle of this, you're just going to go back, do the next row, or just fill it in however you like. But the main purpose of this is just getting that lower red level, that first row going. As you can see, it just gives a certain way that it flares out, that it makes it look so festive and beautiful, and I absolutely love the way this turns out, guys. Now this one I like because it didn't take a lot of time. It was done with painting it, letting the cone dry down, and getting this done about a half an hour. Okay, so I absolutely love that. Now you can do this as thick or as thin as you want. You can maybe put some moss in between if you like, maybe a little bit of mini pine cones. I might go back and do that, but I'm definitely going to do maybe one or two more of these, and I think they will look great as maybe a pair or trio. But this came out looking amazing, and this can go anywhere in your home. I absolutely love the way this one looks. And do you see how beautiful that color and texture is? So perfect, guys. I love this one also. Now for the last one, this one is super quick and easy. All you need is a cone. You can use any type of cone if you want. I picked up this really beautiful velvet ribbon that's made for gift wrapping, and I'm going to be using this because it is so pretty. The quality of this is absolutely gorgeous. And I will definitely leave the link for this in the description bar below. It comes in reds and rusts and all different colors, and guys, it's beautiful. I picked this color in particular because it's just this beautiful luxe green color. All you're going to do is start from the top this time, put a dab of this hot glue on your cone, and you're going to take your ribbon and just about a quarter of the way down, you're going to basically just flip it over onto the hot glue. As you can see, this is going to make starting this ribbon off very neat. You're going to apply a little bit more of that hot glue, and then you're just going to completely just fold it over. And this is going to make this cone super neat. It's going to look super high end. It's going to be so elegant and beautiful for entertaining, but for a fraction of the price. And what I did was I took my fringe. You can leave the fringe out if you want, but I wanted mine to look very luxe and very high end and very quality with this silk ribbon. So I basically just tucked mine in a little bit, left a little fringe out here and there for texture, and went back and clipped the little bit of strings that are coming out, and this worked out perfect. And guys, I actually got this idea from Shalomi from the Glamorous Penny Pincher. I can leave the link for her original video for the inspiration for this in the description bar below. Go check out that video. I guarantee you will absolutely love her channel, and definitely subscribe because she's amazing and I completely adore her. So I hope you like all of these DIYs. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel so much and allows others to find me. And also hit the bell twice if you'll be subscribing. I hope you liked all of them. Comment below if you're going to be crafting, if you'll be trying any of these. I'll leave the links in the description bar below. And I just want to thank you all for watching.